guys, this is Van Aussie.
And we've quit our job for 6 months and we are now travelling around Australia and we'll document it and send it to you.
You!
So today's video is just going to be a bit of a rundown on the transit van. We bought the transit van as like a complete blank, nothing done to it at all, just an empty shell, and we have built it into what it is.
Yeah, we built it together.
Yeah, she didn't do much except break anything, so everything. So yeah.
Baby, I break it. Baby, I break it. Baby, I break it. Baby, can you help me? I think I break it.
So one of the main things with the build that we wanted, because we've got such a small van, we didn't have much space. We wanted to be able to stretch our legs out because we're pretty tall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We watched a lot of other people's vans and they sleep crossways, giving them more room at the front. But we didn't want to lose the comfort for a bit more room. So we've got a full-size queen bed in here, and that was one thing. And I had to get all 3 surfboards underneath hidden away too, because I didn't want to mount it to the roof like you see on other vans, because I didn't want the possibility of sand dropping down and, you know, being wet and hitting your head on them. Yeah, so we'll give you a quick tour. So with our barbecue set up, we put it on a slide, so we slide it in and out, so there's no cooking done in the van, so you don't have oil splatter, all sorts of smells going on. We've also got our, all our plates and knives, our pantry drawer, which is quite good, and it comes in and out with these. We got a 40-litre angle fridge, and it's good enough for what we need really. We also have an inverter, so we've got normal power all the time, so we can run like a juice blender or something like that, which we use our blender all the time. Come in, I'll show you inside. So most of the time when we are cooking dinner or breakfast, we use the barbecues in the parks because they're clean and we don't have to use our gas as much, and they have great heat. Nothing wrong with our setup, we love it, but if we can use something in the park, they've got water, they've got tables, it's just so much easier, and then we'll save ours for when we're in the middle of nowhere and then crank our rig out.
So Carl, I'm going to prepare dinner. What do you care? Yeah. The best bag in the world. So what is this here?
I think I made too big of a breakfast for myself.
too much for you, baby.
They're going to be yummy. So yummy. So one of the downsides of, I guess, van life is having to clean after we cook. We cooked an awesome vegetarian curry, and lucky for me, Kate's cleaning, so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, baby. So just we're inside the van now. We have a dimmable LED switch here that controls 4 LEDs. 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back here. Got my longboard, skateboard on the wall. Got my hat hooks. So I've done all the paneling on the walls and also carpeted, and behind there, behind the paneling is also air cell insulation. So the sun can be beating down a hot day and we can be in the van and not cooking like little rats, I guess. At the front here, Kate will show you a video of it soon, we have our fan, our laptops and a bit of other stuff that we store there, our battery indicators, our inverter, and yeah. Back of our van. These doors are quite handy because they open all the way up. Most important part, the surfboards. So in here I've got 3 surfboards, a 6'6", 6'2", and a mini mel, and they all fit in quite nice and easy. Yeah, that was a pretty important part for the van because we didn't want them, as I said in the earlier video, we didn't want to mount it up, we didn't want to mount it on the roof rack, we didn't want to have the possibility of someone stealing them or to be worried about someone stealing them. In this drawer is like our wardrobe, I guess. So we have Kate's compartment, she's also taking over my side as well. This is all our like daily clothes. The box at the top has all our winter clothes for when we go to Tasmania in like 15 days. I think we'll be there. So we have one box just for warm clothes for Tasmania. Closing this up. And that runs on Teflon slides. I didn't use the roller bearings only because they were too expensive for the length. But the Teflon slides work quite well. I made these curtains with my skills that I learnt back in school, so they're not the best, but they work. So yeah, they just simply close up, which is quite easy. I also tinted the windows. Probably can't see that much because it's sunlight, but that's 15% tint, and I bought that from eBay and it was like $7 or something from eBay, and I did both those windows and the side window, and it was honestly quite easy. Anyone could have a go at it. Yeah, I think that's about all that I can tell you on top. I'll give you in another video, we'll walk you through the roof and the solar panel and what its wattage is and all that. So we're up on the roof. I built this roof rack. I bought the brackets to mount onto the gutter of the roof. Got them from Kings. I think they were like $80 for 8 of them. So up here, my solar panel. This is 300 watt solar panel. I only wanted one panel, and I wanted to go probably as you know, I mean, as big as I could. So it does exactly what we need. We haven't had too much dramas with having a low battery or nothing. We had a week's rain, and I thought we were going to be in big trouble, but we managed. We just used the lights a little less. So there's two space case boxes up here. The front one has my fishing gear, bit of spare food, and some tools, which you obviously need to bring some tools. And the back one that Kate's sitting on at the moment, that's got all our warm clothes in it, as I said in an earlier video. Don't judge me too much on my water tank, but it's a 70 litre water tank, and it's all we need really. I got a shovel for emergencies and my King's awning on the side, and strapped to on the other side of the toolbox there is both my fishing rods, and I've also got a fishing rod underneath the bed as well. So as you can see, our van, it had no room for a toilet. We didn't want one of those porta potty style things that caravanners use, so we just use public toilets. It's no issue with them. I had the shower set up on the roof, but we don't use it. We just use the public showers. They're great, they're clean, the council looks after them a good job, we keep them clean like we found them. So yeah, use the public stuff, it's no problems at all. So that's the tour of our van. Follow us on YouTube, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask and we'll get back to you.
So
Cheers.
see you soon.